Welcome to Walletopia. Not your common looking packaging, let alone the wallet that's in it. This is the Aurochs Infinity wallet. It has a very intriguing design, and we reviewed a lot of Aurochs wallets. So let's get into it. All of Aurochs products come in this padded envelope. It's really just neat because, well, not only is it just different, but it's really functional. You can still use this. I mean, wow. A lot of effort and I know expense likely into this, and it is something you can use later, which I plan to do. Here is the wallet itself. It is a brown. It comes in three colors, brown, green, and black. The brown has a tan accent. So this is the brown with a tan accent on it. And the sewing, I think, let's take a look at that here. So we've got sewing up here and on the bottom and reinforcement. It is a wrap leather style. And let's see on the other side and go, whoa, wait, what? Didn't we just look at this? Well, yeah, this is an accordion view and type wallet here where it mimics itself. It's infinity because it just keeps going the rounds. You go here and you go, wow, that's really great. Flip it over. Hey, look, I'm there. I'm back there again. And so it provides access to a lot of different dimensions of this particular wallet. Now to the feature review of the Aurochs Infinity wallet. One thing to note is that there is no interior exterior. It is all one. It just rolls with it because that is the infinity portion of this. Very clever. You can see how it works as an accordion design here. So we pick any side. We'll take this one. Open it up. We see we have a card slot here immediately. And then you have a card slot right next to it. And if you flip the wallet, you'll see that on the exact opposite side, we have the same thing. And that's the intention here. So another card slot. So you have 4 card slots total within this wallet. And then we have the billfold pocket here on the interior. And with that, it is a wrap leather, as we can see, and it provides sewing in all the right places. We'll talk about that a little bit more. And that's a quick review of the features of the Aurochs Infinity wallet. Now onto the card and cash insertion test. All right, minimalist carry on this is 4, reasonable carry is 6, which I put in there. The company recommends up to, okay, ready for it, 8 cards and 6 to 10 notes. I do have 10 pieces of, or 10 notes in here, slips of cash that I did put in here, and you saw that no matter how you look at it, whatever you put in creates bulk, and it is almost the width of a traditional slim type wallet, not a bifold necessarily. And so the design really provides that capacity, but you still have to break it in. Otherwise, it's, you have to break it in, and that'll take a little bit of time to get there. From a quality perspective, it's designed and made in Pakistan. It's made of a thin-cut, full-grain veg tan leather from Southeast Asia. I've reviewed, as I mentioned, several of their wallets in the past, and the quality of the leather is actually really good. But, it's kind of hard to tell as yeah, it really is. But it has a lining on everything, which is what they use to keep the wallet really thinner than it would be otherwise, as they have a liner here, and that liner is the separation point for this middle slot here. So you see the liner there, and you can feel your finger and thumb on the other side of that. There are 2 pieces of a liner that does that, but there is no separation in the leather. It's all liner there. And same thing, liner on every piece where the flesh side of the leather would normally be present. And I'm not sure why they do that, except it does provide some ease of use in getting cash, cards in and out. It does provide less friction, but that is a really something that Aurochs usually does with all their wallets, is provide a liner in there. No matter what, I would have really preferred to see leather against leather there. The wallet sits like a snake, as I showed you, and you saw that on the table. And and once you take it out of your pocket, I'm sure at this point, because I don't have anything in there, it's not going all springy on me here. But if you have cards and cash in there, it will conform over time. It's priced at $55, and one of the interesting observations is how it affects your cash and how you pull cash out. Normal cash, when it sits in a wallet, it's folded once. It just kind of folds once like that. And you pull it out, and of course it shows that bend. With this, you're getting it folded 3 times, and not in a normal fold, it's a fold where it's against itself. And so over time, you'll find that your cash will come out looking like this. I don't know if it really matters to you. It's just kind of funky. Another thing is when you go to get your cash out, you do have to pull a little bit more because you want this to extend so you actually have access to it in a straight fashion to pull your cash out. So it's not a big deal. Just be aware of that. It may give you a little bit of a resistance there in the beginning. Now, of course, one of the usability issues might be the confusion of which side has my cash. Now you can see that the one exterior has a different color than the other. So understanding which side has it, you would have to make that distinction mentally, because it will fool you every time you open it up and you're like, well, not that one, oh, this one. But if you get an understanding of it, it's just fine. Now, also, while it's a unique design when closed, you can see that the material, it began to bulk up. It was almost an inch inside. You can't get away from it. From a measurements perspective, it's 3.8 by 2.8 by 0.8, and it weighs 51 grams. Now, I have the non-RFID version. Yes, I know. We should be happy about that. They do have RFID versions, but they charge you $5 more. I don't know about that because, as we know, RFID material displaces leather. Right? It's just not really that great. But we can still educate people who may think that RFID is okay. And if you really think RFID is still a problem and you just don't want to be safe, get a card. Get a card that is an RFID card. Pop-Off Leather offers one, for example, and you just put it in whatever wallet you have. You don't have to worry about getting an RFID specific wallet. So with that said, let's get into the final score. For quality of 4, price of 3, features of 3, usability of 3, and perception of 4. That gives us a final score of 35 out of 50. Thanks for joining us today. Please look at these other videos. If you have questions, please put them in the comments below. I try to get to all of them. We'll see you in the next review. Bye.